Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel Sproutin' Season. Today we're going to be making fideo. So what that is, it's kind of like Asian ramen noodles, but it's Mexican noodles, you know, in its juice. So anyway, and before we begin, I'd like to remind everyone, if you like the content, please like and subscribe and share the videos. But anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you what you need. Okay, it's not. This is kind of like the Mexican rice. It's the same technique. So you can watch that video if you like. But anyway, so you're gonna need some. This is what I have, and it's very hard for me to find this coil fideo. See? But you can use another kind. It doesn't have to be this one. This is La Moderna. Okay? And then you need some cilantro. Now I'm using fresh cilantro. But I also freeze my cilantro because, you know, cilantro doesn't last very long. So either or will work. You also need some chicken broth. Some diced tomatoes in a can. Some onion. I have 2 garlic cloves here, and some broth base chicken. It's a chicken bouillon, and also some oil for frying, and I believe that is it. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut up this onion. This is about a little over half of a medium to large size onion. Okay, and we're just gonna put everything in the blender. Okay, and also what I do with the cilantro is I like to put it in the blender as well. Okay, you don't have to do that. You can actually put the cilantro in your fideo, you know, later, but I like to have it in there. So we're gonna put the onion, the garlic, and we're gonna add some cilantro in there. And I'm gonna rinse it real quick. Like a handful. That's all you need. Okay, and then we're gonna add a whole can of the tomato. Okay, and we're gonna blend it all together. Now you're not gonna use all of this mixture. You're only gonna use about maybe a third to half of the mixture. Okay, now we're gonna take some olive oil. You can use another kind of oil if you'd like, and we're gonna put it in our pan. And I'm using a stainless steel, it's like a wok. Okay, and make sure your fire's not too hot. Okay. You can break it up too if you'd like. Oops. That's cilantro. And you're just gonna keep just stirring it. Okay, make sure it doesn't burn. You're just gonna stir the fideo until it gets to like maybe like a light golden brown. Okay, and you just keep stirring it so it won't burn. And make sure that your stove is not too hot because it will burn and turn like really dark brown or black. Okay, and once it's lightly brown, that means it's like toasted, then we're gonna add our mixture, our tomato mixture. Just keep stirring it. Okay, so I have to constantly be stirring, because if not, again, like I said, it'll burn. So see how it's turning like a light brown? It's toasting, okay? And you can just use, you can use a fork and your spoon to do this. Also, if you want to break up some of the coils, it's fine too. But, I find it a little bit easier when some of it is broken. And so once it gets like this, like a toasty brown like this, you're going to go ahead and add your tomato mixture. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Okay. And you're only going to add, like I said, it's only going to be about 1/3 to half. Let's say about half. Okay. And let it cook in there for like maybe about a minute or so. And turn the heat up. First, it was too hot. Our stove gets really hot, and you have to turn it all the way to low, or it'll burn. So once it cooks in there, then you're gonna add all of your broth. Okay, but I'm just waiting for this to heat up a little bit more. This is a 32 ounce. Okay, so it's about 4 cups. You add all of it. Now, you can also add, like if you want to make it with chicken, add things to it, you can. But I usually make mine plain. If you want it real soupy, then you would add more broth. But I find that this consistency is perfect. I don't add anything to it. And then we're going to add our chicken bouillon base, okay? And you're just going to have to taste it, because some people like it a little bit more with, I don't want to say salty, but that's what it is basically. This is your salt, your flavor. So I add about you can add about maybe 1.5 to 2 of these. I think 2 tablespoons is good. Okay. You can add more, just taste it. And that's it. And then you're going to wait for this to boil. And then once it starts to boil, then you turn it down to a simmer. Okay? And then you wait till the noodles are cooked, and that's it. But it doesn't take very long, just a few minutes. It's boiling now, as you can see, and we're going to go ahead and turn it down to like number 2, low or simmer. Okay, and you're just gonna wait till this is completely cooked. And what I was gonna tell you also is the rest of the mixture, you can just freeze that, and you can use it for a later time, whenever you make Fideo, or you can use it for another dish. But this will definitely not go to waste. The noodles are tender, okay? As you can see, that's what it should look like, okay? And also, just to let you know that some of the liquid may evaporate. Actually, well, some of it will evaporate, so it might not be as soupy, but that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you try it, you know, let me know in the comments how it turned out for you. And that's it. That's how you make Mexican fideo.